Hey guys, I'm Leandro, the founder of the Coffee Arsenal. In this video, we're going to review the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. I spent more than 20 hours testing and analyzing the key features of this machine. In my opinion, this is one of the best capsule espresso makers out there. It has some great features. For example, it is extremely easy to use and it has a very convenient water reservoir that is also adjustable. It has some downsides. For example, the capsules that it uses can get very expensive over time. So before talking about the key features, let's talk about the differences between Breville and DeLonghi, the manufacturers of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. Although the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is under the Nespresso brand, it is actually manufactured by Breville and DeLonghi. The differences between the models by Breville and DeLonghi are just price, color availability, and design. This is the model by DeLonghi. As you can see, it has a more square top, while the model by Breville has a more rounded top. At the moment of buying this machine, just make sure to buy the model that is more appealing to you and is more accessible to you. In the description below, you'll find the links to both models. Now you understand the differences between both manufacturers. We're going to talk about the key features of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. Let's start with the ease of use of this machine. The control panel of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is just this button on the top. You'll use this button for a lot of things, such as turning on and off the machine, brewing coffee, and even performing cleaning cycles. The drip tray of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus can be adjusted in 4 positions to fit different mug sizes. You can also remove the drip tray completely so you can fit larger mugs or even travel mugs. What I really like about this drip tray is that it feels really sturdy on the hands. The only problem that you might find with this drip tray is that when you remove a large mug or a travel mug and you don't put the drip tray back into the machine quick enough, the spout of the machine will drip all over the table and you'll make a mess. Since the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is so simple to use, it uses different types of indicator lights to indicate its operation. For example, a steady green light indicates that the machine is ready to brew. However, a steady red light indicates that the machine has an issue and it cannot function properly. To be honest, even when the machine is so simple to use, these indicator lights can get very confusing since there are a lot of types. So the official manual of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus does an excellent job at explaining all the different types of the indicator lights that you might find. The automatic opening and closing system is one of the most convenient features of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus, as it allows you to open and close the machine without any kind of manual effort. To open the machine's head, you have to press the lever up, and to close it, you have to press the lever down. When you open the machine's head, the capsule inside will be automatically ejected, so that makes it even more convenient. To be honest, I think that this is one of the coolest features of the machine, and I just love to show everyone how this works when they come to my place. The process for brewing coffee with the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is extremely simple. Just follow these steps. Add clean, potable water into a water reservoir. Press the power button on the top of the machine to turn it on. You should notice the button illuminating in green, which indicates that the machine is now activated. Once you've activated the machine, you'll notice the green light flashing, indicating that it is heating up. Once the heating process is completed, a steady green light will indicate that the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is ready for use. Before preparing your coffee, make sure that you've positioned a cup with enough capacity under the coffee outlet. Locate the lever situated on the top of the machine. Push the lever outward and the machine head will open automatically. Pick an Nespresso Vertuo capsule of your preference and insert it into the cup holder, ensuring that the dome side faces downward. Lower the machine head by pressing the lever down until it closes securely with the capsule inside. To begin with the brewing process, simply press the button located on the top of the machine. As the machine reads the barcode and pre-wets, you'll notice the green light rotating slowly. As the coffee is being prepared, the green light will spin quickly. a stable green light will indicate that the brewing process is complete. To eject the used capsule, open the machine head by pushing the lever up. As an optional step, if you want to stop the coffee flow before it finishes automatically, push the button again. A steady green light will indicate that the coffee brewing is complete. These are some considerations that you have to keep in mind when brewing coffee with Nespresso Vertuo Plus. First, be cautious when operating the machine to avoid injuries or trapping your fingers, and make sure that the previous capsule has been properly ejected before inserting a new one. The user manual of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus, in my opinion, it's really good since it has a lot of high quality illustrations, descriptions, and steps on how to do pretty much everything with the machine, such as descaling or brewing your first cup of coffee. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus is compatible with 4 brew sizes. These are Gran Lungo, Coffee, Single and Double Espresso. Nespresso also provides a couple of extra brew sizes, these being Alto and Carafe. However, the Vertuo Plus is not compatible with this. If you want to try these brew sizes, I recommend you to check the Vertuo Creatista, Vertuo Next and Vertuo Pop. As you already know, the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is compatible with 4 brew sizes. You can reprogram these brew sizes to your liking, but with a few limitations. To learn how to do this, you can visit our YouTube channel or you can check the official manual of the machine. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus is only compatible with Nespresso Vertuo or Vertuo line coffee capsules. If you try to use original or original line coffee capsules on this machine, they will just not work. Also, keep in mind that Keurig K-Cups are also not compatible with this machine. If you want to save some money on Nespresso Vertuo line capsules, you can try and use a reusable coffee capsule compatible with the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. Personally, I have tried one of these capsules in the past, and in my opinion, the coffee lacked flavor and aroma. However, you can try different blends and maybe it will work for you. If you want to see some recommendations on reusable coffee capsules compatible with the Nespresso Vertuo Plus, check our article on the Nespresso Vertuo Plus in the description below. The water reservoir of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus has a capacity of 40 ounces or 1.1 liters. With a full water reservoir, you can brew 29 single espresso shots, 14 double espresso shots, 7 Gran Lungo cups, and 5 standard cups. In my opinion, the water reservoir on the Vertuo Plus is big enough and you can brew a lot of cups without having to refill it all over again. The water reservoir of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is also adjustable. This simply means that you can adjust its position to the left, back, or right side of the machine. This feature is extremely useful for saving space, since you can position the machine close to the wall and adjust the water tank for easy removal. Now we're going to talk about the brew quality and performance of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. But first, you must know what centrifugation is. Centrifugation is the name Nespresso gave to the extraction process that the Vertuo machines use for brewing coffee, and in my opinion, this machine brews really good coffee. This process uses specially designed Vertuo capsules, which contain a unique barcode that the machine reads before brewing to adjust different parameters that change depending on the capsule. This is essential for brewing each cup of coffee in the most optimal way. Then, as the water infuses the coffee grounds, the machine rotates the capsule inside, reaching a rotation speed of up to 7,000 RPM, which allows the machine to extract all the aroma from the coffee grounds and form a perfect crema. Now that you understand how the extraction process works, we can start talking about its speed and performance. First, let's brew a shot of espresso, which would be 1.35 ounces. The shot took approximately 1 minute to brew with a temperature of 138 Fahrenheit. Note that we're not adding the preheat time, which is just a few seconds. Now let's prepare a standard cup of coffee, which would be about 8 ounces. The cup took 1 minute and 53 seconds to brew with a temperature of about 142.5 Fahrenheit. The first thing that I should mention when brewing coffee with Nespresso Vertuo Plus is that this machine brews really good coffee. In my opinion, the coffee brewed by this machine is full of flavor, aroma, and texture. I have tried several blends, for example, Stormio, Altisio, Intenso, and Diabolito, and in my opinion, you should not worry about the flavor of the coffee, but instead the capsule that you try or the blend that you try, because sometimes you might not like a specific capsule, but you just have to try another one until you find the one that you really like. In my opinion, I really like the Stormio coffee. Is this one? It's green, and this 8 ounces capsule, standard cup of coffee. I have tried, for example, the Diabolito and Altisio, and those are too strong for me. And it's natural because those are for brewing espresso. So in summary, if you don't like a particular blend, just try another one. Now, in terms of cleaning and maintenance, there are some guidelines that you should keep in mind. For example, avoid harsh and abrasive cleaning solutions when cleaning the exterior of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. Avoid putting the components of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus in the dishwasher because they are not dishwasher safe. And disconnect the machine before cleaning. All of these guidelines and more, you will find them in the official manual, so make sure to check the official manual of the Vertuo Plus. Another thing that you should keep in mind is that you should scale the machine every 3 months or after 300 capsules. The Vertuo Plus will let you know through the indicator lights when it's time to scale. To scale the machine, you need to buy the official Nespresso scaling solution. It's not very expensive. We don't have a video at this moment on this topic, but we will have it soon, so make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay tuned. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that the Nespresso Vertuo Plus has a predefined cleaning procedure that you can use whenever you need it to clean the internal components of the machine. We actually have a video on this on the channel, so make sure to check it out if you want to. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus has a very modern design, and I think that it will look attractive in almost any kitchen. In my opinion, I really like the design of this machine. However, one thing that is not very convenient about this machine is that it is quite bulky and heavy, so it is not easy to carry around. However, keep in mind that the water reservoir is adjustable, so you can just adjust it to the right position for easy access and for saving some space. Another thing that you should keep in mind about the design of this machine is that the design can change depending on the manufacturer. For example, DeLonghi, this is the model by DeLonghi. The model by DeLonghi has a square top, while the model by Breville has a rounded top. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus comes in several colors. For example, you can find this machine in red, white, gray, and black. Keep in mind that the color availability can change depending on the manufacturer. For example, Breville provides the model in white, while DeLonghi provides the model in red. The dimensions of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus can change depending on the position of the water reservoir. The dimensions and weight of the machine are the following: height 12.8 inches, width 5.6 to 9.1 inches, depth 14.1 to 16.7 inches, and weight 10.1 pounds. In terms of price, even when the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is not the most affordable model, it is still cheaper than high-end models such as the Nespresso Creatista Pro. One thing that you should keep in mind when looking for this machine in stores like Amazon or Target is that the price can vary depending on the model. So, for example, at the moment of recording this video, the model by Breville was about $10 cheaper than the model by Amazon. And this is especially useful because the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is constantly being discounted. Another thing that you should keep in mind is that the cost of the Nespresso Vertuo capsules can be very expensive over time. So a tip for saving money on Nespresso Vertuo capsules is to use a reusable coffee capsule compatible with the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus is covered by a 1-year warranty that starts from the date of purchase. Within this time, Nespresso offers the option to replace or repair any defective machine. Keep in mind that defects arising for negligence or misuse are not covered under the guarantee. To learn more about the guarantee of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus, make sure to check the official manual. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus comes with several additional features that make it even more convenient to use. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus comes with an auto-off feature. This feature simply turns off the machine after 9 minutes of inactivity. Keep in mind that for this feature to work, the machine head should be closed. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus comes with a complimentary starter set, also called complimentary welcome set. This is just a package of pre-selected capsules that you can start using right away. The used capsule container is just a compartment on the back of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus designed to store the used capsules after brewing. Just below the machine, there's a guide that you can use to adjust the power cable, so it's easier to manipulate depending on how the water tank is positioned. Recent research has revealed that 39,000 coffee capsules are produced every minute, and a staggering 29,000 of them end up in landfills. To address this issue, Nespresso has started producing their coffee capsules of aluminum, a fully recyclable material. Additionally, Nespresso has launched a recycling program where customers can request a free recycling bag from the official Nespresso website. These bags can hold up to 100 Nespresso Vertuo line capsules and 200 Nespresso original line capsules. Once the bag is filled with used capsules, customers can return it at no charge by dropping it off at any UPS drop-off location. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus comes with several pros and cons. The pros include it brews extremely high quality coffee with great flavor and aroma. The interface is extremely easy to use. It is very affordable compared with other options such as the Nespresso Creatista Pro. It comes with great convenient additional features such as the auto-off feature and the used capsule container, and there are a lot of blends to choose from. The cons of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus include the Nespresso coffee capsules can get very expensive over time. You need to buy the Nespresso descaling kit for descaling the machine. Even when the water tank is adjustable, the machine is quite bulky, and the machine only works with coffee capsules compatible with Vertuo line Nespresso machines. These are a couple of customer reviews of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. I have selected a positive and a critical review. The positive review: we owned a Keurig before, and I'm glad we made this upgrade. I'm a coffee drinker, and I am fine with using instant coffee throughout the day. This is good when I am craving that good coffee in the afternoon or in the evening after the end of my work day. We have stopped craving Starbucks coffee because of this. Love the ease of operation and the size. It is much smaller than a Keurig machine and looks great in the kitchen. Also, I love that you can recycle the coffee pods by sending the used coffee pods to Nespresso in a postage-paid envelope. I love this easy method. With Keurig, although you get recyclable pods, you have to separate the coffee, throw it in the regular trash, and then dispose the remaining pack in the recycling bin. With this, you dump all the used pods in the postage-paid envelope. Pack it once it's full and drop it at a nearby UPS. The only downside is the cost of the pods. It comes to approximately $1 to $1.5 per cup, depending on the coffee and the deals coupons you get. But this is gourmet coffee and something I drink only once a day, twice if I had a long day. For regular coffee, the instant coffee works fine, but overall, worth a buy if you are a coffee lover and want to upgrade your game. The critical review: I should have done more research before my purchase. This machine is quick and easy to make a cup of coffee. I knew I would have to use only Nespresso Vertuo Plus espresso pods, and I was fine with that, but I did not realize I can't just pick them up at the grocery store or anything. They are hard to find, and so you have to stay on top of pre-ordering them, and there is not much of a selection. If you want to read more customer reviews of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus, just make sure to check the Amazon listing. If you're not sure about the Nespresso Vertuo Plus, these are a couple of alternatives that you can check out instead. The first one is the Nespresso Vertuo Plus Deluxe. The only differences between the Nespresso Vertuo Plus Deluxe and the standard Vertuo Plus is that the Deluxe version comes with a larger water reservoir and different color options. So the Deluxe model, instead of having a 40 ounces water reservoir, it has a 60 ounces water reservoir. Additionally, some of the new color options are silver and Titan. The second alternative is the Ninja Dual Brew Pro. This coffee maker doesn't brew espresso style coffee. Instead, it brews just standard coffee. However, it comes with several great features that make it very convenient. For example, it allows you to brew both coffee from pods and from ground coffee. For brewing coffee with pods, you can choose from several brew sizes, including 6, 8, 10, and 12 ounces, while for brewing with ground coffee, you can brew from just a small cup to a full carafe. This coffee maker has 4 distinct brew styles, including classic, rich, over ice, and specialty coffee, and it is equipped with a 60-ounce multi-position removable water reservoir. In my opinion, one of the best features of this coffee maker is that it comes with a fold-away frother for making lattes or cappuccinos. These were just a couple of alternatives to the Nespresso Vertuo Plus. However, if you want to see more alternatives, make sure to read our in-depth written review of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus in our website. You'll find a link in the description below. These are some considerations to keep in mind that will help you decide whether buying the Nespresso Vertuo Plus or not. Buy the Nespresso Vertuo Plus if you want the convenience of a pod espresso machine, you're looking for a wide variety of blends to try, you want an extremely easy to use machine, you love seeing the automatic opening and closing system of the Nespresso Vertuo Plus in action, you would like to be part of Nespresso's recycling program, you have the extra space in your kitchen for a medium-large espresso machine, and you're willing to buy coffee capsules through online stores such as Amazon or Nespresso. Don't buy the Nespresso Vertuo Plus if you don't want to spend a considerable amount of money on coffee capsules, you don't want to buy Nespresso scaling kits every few months to scale the machine, you don't have the space in your kitchen for the Nespresso Vertuo Plus, you don't want to limit yourself to using Vertuo coffee capsules only, and you're looking for a machine that can brew through espresso. So in summary, what I really liked about the Nespresso Vertuo Plus is how extremely easy it is to use and the quality of coffee it brews. However, this machine is not for everyone. The first thing that I don't really like about this machine is the price of the coffee capsules, especially considering the other brewing methods. Additionally, another thing that I really don't like is having to buy the Nespresso scaling kits for the scaling the machine. If you use this machine every single day, it can get very frustrating over time. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks for watching.